Solve the system of equations. If the system is inconsistent or has dependent equations, say so. So I'm going to start by identifying or labeling each of my equations. And I'm going to select equation number 2 as my target equation because I can see that I can eliminate these two really easy, these two variables really easy. And it would be really easy to eliminate this 2 also. So I'm going to select my target equation with 1 and then my target equation with 3. So I start by rewriting my equation. So 4x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 15. And my bottom equation, I want this to be a negative 2y so that it will be eliminated with this positive 2y. So I'm going to multiply equation number 3 by a negative 1. So I get 6x minus 2y minus 2z is equal to a negative 10. So when I add these equations, I get 10x, that's eliminated, plus z is equal to a positive 5. So this becomes equation number 4. I'm going to rewrite my equation here. 4x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 15. And again, my targeted variable is this y, so I need to eliminate this y. So the opposite of 2 would be a negative 2. So if I want this to be a negative 2, I have to multiply my top equation by a 2. So I get 6x minus 2y minus 2z is equal to negative 16. So when I add these equations, I get 10x. Again, my targeted variable is going to be eliminated, plus z is equal to negative 1. And this becomes equation number 5. So now I have to add equations number 4 and number 5 and try to eliminate one of those variables. So I get 10x plus z is equal to 5, and 10x plus z is equal to negative 1. So I need to select one of the variables to eliminate. So if you can see 10 and 10, I can multiply the top equation or the bottom equation by a negative 1, and these two would be opposite and they would be eliminated. So I'm just going to leave the top equation. So 10x plus z is equal to 5, and I'm going to multiply my bottom equation by a negative 1. So I get negative 10x minus z is equal to a positive 1. When I add these two equations, the 10x minus x gives me 0, and then the z minus z gives me 0, and then 5 plus 1 gives me 6. So I end up with 0 is equal to 6, which is a false statement. So if we end up with a false statement, then that means that the system is inconsistent. So our answer would be inconsistent, and the solution would be the empty set. So this ends up being our answer.